people, and welcome to the channel Jon Sheppard Fitness. Today I'm doing a subscriber perfect tag. This is from Grey Wolf Fitness. If you haven't been on his channel, the link will be down below because he's a great bloke. I've met him actually at Body Power this year, and if you haven't seen him, you need to. You know, he gives good advice. He gets absolutely ripped by his wife while he's doing his videos, and he's just a generally all-to-down good bloke. But anyway, let's get on to these questions. I've written them down because there's so many, I couldn't remember them off by heart. So let's go and do the first question. The first question is, do I subscribe to every channel that subscribes to me? Well, what I used to do is when I first started, I didn't know nothing about it, and I used to just go on like Facebooks and all these sites where people want to subscribe to each other, but I found out that no one really watched. So after doing it about 200 times, you need to see your subscriber rate go up and then disappear. What I was doing was just adding you and then deleting you, and you just wasn't getting nowhere. Then I saw people like Grey Wolf, who was like, you know, doing the same sort of thing as me, and like everybody else was mainly on my channel. You sort of like go, well, you help me out, I help you out, you know, you got stuff I will watch and I like, so it's up to you if you want to subscribe to me. You know, sometimes people do and some people don't, and the longer I've been doing this now, I've noticed some people are very, very selfish. They don't really care about no one but themselves, and they do not care what your videos are about. They don't want to know your videos. They don't want to subscribe to you, but you still support them, thinking they're your subscriber, because I actually found out once by somebody, not going to say his name, that he subscribed me and unsubscribed me, and then I was always messaging him, watching his videos. I always used to watch videos because I enjoyed them, and I was thinking, you know what, you're just about yourself. So I decided to unsubscribe to him only because he was thinking about himself. And when you're new on YouTube, you do not want to be selfish. You're not going to grow anywhere. You know, we're all in the same business. If you're thinking about getting famous and not helping other people, it's like any other business. You think you can do something alone and by yourself with no help and not helping other people, you're not going to get nowhere. So my rule is, I help people. Obviously I will subscribe to them. If somebody subscribes to me and I know about it, I'll look at their channel. If it's nothing at all, I'm not interested, I won't subscribe. But if it's usually fitness orientated or something like films, I will subscribe to them. Right. Number two, do you subscribe to them if they say subscribe to me now, you know, give me a thumbs up and etc. Not really. It doesn't really bother me, because if I'm going to subscribe, I'm going to subscribe to them. Obviously I might already be subscribed anyway. Give them a thumbs up. I don't give them a thumbs up all the time. It depends on the video. So that really is answering that question. Number three, how many people do I put the bell on for? Well, I don't put the bell on for no one. The reason is because I have favourite channels. I will know when they release. I used to put the bell on like the famous ones, big YouTubers, and frankly it got annoying. Obviously getting notifications all the time, and of course if I put a bell on every single person who I follow, my phone will just be going off, and I haven't got the time, you know, to watch videos all the time, you know, and when it comes up, you know, so I don't put the bell on, because if I will watch them, I'll watch them when I want to, not when they want me to watch them. Number four, do I watch every single video? No, I do not. It is virtually impossible to watch every single video. Some channels are very similar, which they don't seem to do much more content. I don't really like when I first started watching YouTube, I loved the whole obviously the big people. I don't even watch half of them because they've gone into very like lifestyle vlogs, which I don't mind that, but I want to learn stuff. I want to see what other people do. I want to see other people's goals. I don't want to see you like flashing about in your nice cars and, you know, going on holidays all the time. When I see a workout video, I will watch their video, and it's the same with the new smaller YouTubers. You know, there's not really. This is what annoys me about YouTubers now. They're trying to do lifestyle vlogs, and they're nobodies, and it really, really frustrates me because these big YouTubers, obviously, they've made it. They can afford to do these lifestyle vlogs. They've done hundreds of videos probably before about workouts, and they just do a bit of both. Really, what I do is I pick and choose who I want to watch. I've got my favourites. Some people I do watch all the time. Obviously I watch Grey Wolf because he brings out one a week, and they're usually entertaining. Obviously Curtis High Fitness I watch because he's a very different, and his workout videos he explains quite a lot. Number 5, how many channels do I never miss? Well, I've just answered that. Some of the people I really do like watching. I can't wait to watch them next time. And I don't really miss many of their videos because they're short and sweet. You know, they're different every single time, and obviously when I watch it, I know I'm going to be watching something that I haven't seen before, and it's good, and they interact with you as well. You know, it's nice to message somebody and they will reply back, and it feels like you're wanted by them, and they're grateful for you watching. And that's what I like about certain YouTubers. Some people do not even reply back to you. You know, some people don't even watch your video, and that's when you start fading away from certain people's videos, because if they're not watching yours, or that you're not, you know, if you're watching theirs and they can't be bothered to watch yours, or, you know, not even watch it and just message and say good video, it makes you know they're not watching it, because there might be something in your video that you know they have to watch for them to reply to. And you get that a lot where they don't actually say anything about the video, and you can get them back on a comment, and they're like, did you even watch it, mate? You know. So I have my favourites, obviously, and I have just told you who they are. So if you haven't watched them, or I don't know who they are, go and check them out. Number 6, what sort of commenter am I? I tend to, with good videos, people who I like watching, I will write a paragraph, or, you know, talk about the video, or have a little mickey take. I do like taking a mick on videos of people, you know. I always will praise them if it's something good. Videos that are not that interesting, you know, some videos are like a matter of 30 seconds long. I'll just go, good video, well done, and that's it. Not much else I can say. And I also like trying to explain things to people that, you know what, you don't need to do that. Not like I'm a professional expert, but when I know that's wrong, I will probably say something, you know, because you don't want to go through life thinking you're doing something right and you're actually doing it wrong. Well, that is me, and that's I'm very honest, and that's what my channel is, a very honest channel. Number 7, do I ever skip ads? I always skip ads. I don't see the point in them because I'm not there to watch the ads. I will watch maybe an ad if it is a film, like a new trailer, and that is it. There's nothing else important about ads, because some of them you have to watch them before you even go on. But like I say, there's only a few people that are on my channels that actually have ads, except for like obviously like the big famous ones. Do I click affiliated links? If you don't know what that is, it's basically where people can earn money from clicking on this description box underneath, where they've obviously got products. It's through Amazon, What you do is you basically sign up with Amazon and do affiliated link thing where you've got products where you've either used or you've done a video about, and then say click on the link below, it'll shoot you over to the link in Amazon, and then you can buy it, and then we get a percentage of the actual product. So I don't know how much it is. I think you get like something like 10%. So if you spend 10 quid, you know, we'll get like a quid or something like that. I can't exactly remember. But I do it. So if there's anything you want to buy from Amazon, just click my link, one of my links below. Some of the things I need to update it because obviously I don't use that laptop anymore. Certain products I don't use, but all my stuff down below. If you just click on one of the links, it'll go shoot you over to Amazon. And even if you don't buy that product but buy something else, I still will get a percentage. So if you spend £1,000 on Amazon through my click, I will get a percentage, but you only get like a very, very, very minute thing. Obviously, a lot of people are not going to spend £1,000 on Amazon. So at the moment, I've been doing it for 6 months, and I think I've made £6, but you can't even cash it out. You've got to make £25 before you can cash it out, and I think it's an Amazon voucher then. So if anybody ever wants to help me out, please click on my description. Please click on my description below. Click on one of the things. You might even want one of the things because they're all fitness related or YouTube related, so they're quite useful, and also they're cheaper on Amazon than going to the shop and getting them. So the next question is what is my preferred length of videos? It doesn't really matter to me. I like the short and sweet ones because I know I can get them out of the way, and sometimes they're good. You know, if it's like a tutorial like I do, I sometimes do tutorials which are like less than 5 minutes, because there's not much else you can do. Lifestyle vlogs, it depends on who it is as well. Some people are so good in front of the camera and can do videos, and it just keeps you wanting to watch. Like the big stars, I mean, somebody like Jeff Nippard, he can do a long video and I'll watch it all the way through. Mike Thurston, I would watch basically all the way through. Matt Does Fitness, I watch most of his videos all the way through because he's entertaining. Obviously with people like you and me, I would say about between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on what it is. You know, depends if you are quite clever as well, because you can try and get the people keeping involved by what your thumbnail is. If there's like a something you're going to tell people, but you don't tell them at the start, and you keep them watching, and then it depends if they're loyal fans or they skip or whatever. But it's usually between 5 and 10. I like it because, you know, we have a lot of people who we follow, and if I am watching half an hour each one, I'm not going to be able to watch all of you, and I'm going to click off. I'm going to probably miss out the decent parts of the video. This is number 11, but then there's number 12. I'm going to answer both at the same time. Do I thumbs up? And number 12 is, do I thumbs down? Do I thumbs up? Yes, most of the time when I'm watching a video, and if I comment on the video, I will thumbs up because I like it. You know, if I comment on it, I like it, so I'm going to thumbs up it. For the other one, number 12, I do thumbs down, and more over people who don't really put no effort into the videos at all. People who I don't really follow, where it basically, I did it last night. I actually did it last night to somebody, and it was basically one of these ones, how to grow your channels, blah blah blah. It wasn't one of the big ones, and I was thinking how to. It was basically saying how to grow your YouTube channel so you can get so many views. This video had been on YouTube for quite a long time, and he got about 30 views. And so I messaged him on it. I gave him a comment and said, how can you do this as a channel when your views are tiny? Like, how can you put a video out saying how to get loads of views when you can't get views yourself, it's a bit stupid. So I gave him a thumbs down. It wasn't nasty, it just said that, and I gave him a thumbs down because it's false advertising, if you know what I mean. You're not helping no one. Obviously I know people have to start from somewhere, but this person's been on YouTube for over 2 years and obviously it's not working. So he's just trying to get into that bracket where all the big guns are, and he will never do that because it's YouTube, that because that is something really big, you know, trying to show how people can get views and subscribers and that. You know, people have done all that and it's a market that's died. So, you know, so I thought just stop lying to people, because if you've got like thousands of views, fair enough. And there is a person who I follow, I think it's called Technic something, and he does it. He can make a brand new channel and get 1,000 subscribers in 2 days, and he shows you how to do it from like free sites, from paying sites. I did it. He helped me out. I got like about 200. I got about 200 subscribers from his little things, different channels. And I'll tell you one now called sharey.com. It's where you can put your link on to your latest video, and basically then people can click on it and watch your video. It's just like another platform to advertise your video, and it's completely free. So thank me later for that one. Number 13. Do I share videos? I don't actually share videos. I don't see the point. That should be up to the person who's doing the video. They should be advertising their video, sharing it on every sort of platform they can. Facebook, Twitter, you know, Instagram, you know. I'm not there to help them get better, you know. The only time I share somebody's video or somebody is like if I'm got tagged in a video, like sort of like a video like this sort of thing, or I do a workout with somebody like I did with Matt Blakely. That is obviously helping them out because they're in my video or they've tagged me in the video. I wouldn't share a video like randomly go, yeah, go and watch Thingy. Go and watch Thingy's video, him doing a 10,000 calorie challenge. What is the point of me doing that? You know what I mean? If I'm talking about a person, I will say, go and check him out. But that's about it. Right. Where Grey Wolf stopped at 13, I'm not stopping on an unlucky number. So I'm going to do 2 more, which I've made up myself. And the one I've made up is, do you think there should be a YouTube channel event, like an organisation, like a body power, but for YouTubers? Should it be like a massive YouTuber event where anybody from YouTube can go to? Or what I personally don't want, and no one seems to want to do it, is like a YouTube fitness event where a group of us will get together, organise somewhere where, like a hall or something, you know, not as big as Body Power, because, you know, they have to cost you thousands to do that, but get a hall or even a gym. You know, somebody's got a gym, and a get together with all your YouTubers. You can get companies, you know, obviously will pay, and because they'll be our sponsorships, and get people together. And the people who I know, I could do advertise it. People, everybody on the channels could advertise to this, and then you will grow even more. You know, because you'll be obviously changing channels, and you'll be getting to know people you've never known face to face. And I think that would be brilliant, but I don't think no one really wants to do it. I mean, I would do it if I could have help. You know, people would actually help me with it. You know, I haven't got the first clue about organising an event. But I think it would be beneficial for everybody. And I'm surprised there isn't things like that. You know, I haven't seen nowhere. I bet you if we went to America, there's stuff like that all the time. So let me know about that, you people who's watching this. Would that be something that you would like to do? And my last and final question is number 15, and that is, would you change anything about YouTube? there's loads of things I would change about YouTube. I think nowadays it's not fair on people who really are serious about YouTube and want to get somewhere on YouTube. We can't all lie, you know, we're doing YouTube because we want to get somewhere on YouTube. If you say you're not doing it to get somewhere on YouTube, you're lying, because why would you do it, right? Who does this for nothing? If there's not some sort of like somewhere that you can get something from it, you know. Obviously I'd love to get paid and do YouTube for a living, even like get just a bit of pocket money. But things I think they should change about YouTube is helping out the little people in YouTube. Obviously I can do a video exactly the same as a famous person. Obviously they've got lots of more subscribers, and my video could be better, it could be worse, it could be exactly the same, and it wouldn't get nowhere, and it's a bit unfair. I saw there's a YouTuber I follow, and I think there was a event going on with Jeff Nippard, and he's got a picture of Jeff Nippard and another bloke saying, look who joined us in a training session, and he's got a picture of him, Jeff Nippard, and this other bloke, right? And he's got Jeff Nippard, blah blah blah, right? Got about 500 views. Then right underneath it is Jeff Nippard's training day with the same bloke, obviously not that YouTuber, the small YouTuber, right? And he's got like thousands of views, and it's exactly the same footage, exactly the same workout, and it's just unfair. I think it should be changed where it's obviously they know they can make money out of the ones who people watch more, but there needs to be some sort of platform where you're helping out people. I mean, if you go through these vidIQs and Tube Buddies and all this lot, they're supposed to help you out. Yes, they do with tags and all this stuff, but I haven't really seen my videos extend much more through them sort of platforms which try and help you, because it just seems if you've got a video, you've got a video. My videos which have done the best are Arnie videos, where something like Arnie, and I've seen it and I've put it out straight away, and also like equipment and clothing hauls, you know, like your Alpha Leaks, your Gymsharks, you know, my scanning weight machine is done the best out of all of them, other than Arnie videos, which has got 5,000 views. Stuff that always people will go back to. You know, a training video will never ever get, you'll get the views, and then after a week no one will ever watch it again probably. Where equipment and that will always get constant views, because people will always be wanting to find out, you know, what they're like. That's what I think would change, and I think they need to help people with the actual videos themselves, YouTube, instead of getting other companies trying to help us, you know. And that's about it really. I hope you like this. I know it's a long one. I mean, it's like it's now 26 minutes, and this is not going to be edited that much because I've gone straight through it. I just hope you watch it all. I'm going to tag some people in it, because I want to see what they think of these questions and what they would say. One is Curtis High Fitness, because it's coming from a different view with him, and I know he'll do an honest question. I know he'll do an honest questionnaire. Also, I'm trying to think, because some people I've tagged before and they don't actually do it. Chris Homer, I'd like to see what he'd say, because he seems a bit out there with his little jungle gym, as I would call it. I'd like to see what he would say to all these questions, because obviously we're all different, and it'll be interesting to see. And the next one, I would say, let's get a young un. Let's have Lewis Walker, because obviously you're young and you like talking in front of the camera anyway, like this. So Lewis, I want you to answer these questions and see what you say as well from a younger person's view. Are you completely different from the older generation or the ancient generation like Grey Wolf? Great. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I've got to go to work, and I will see you next time. See you later.
Let's go, let's go!